Good morning, guys. So Asawako next door, she is asleep at the moment. She's not feeling very well. The British winters can be quite harsh, and she has asked me to cook one of her favourite dishes, a nice traditional Filipino dish, and I'll be taking you through how we're going to do that. Now, first off, we're just going to add some sunflower oil into the pan. Create that non-stick environment for it, and sunflower oil because she is the sunflower of my life. Alright, so the oil's heating up nicely, and I've just got some frozen garlic, some frozen ginger in here. It's not really the season at the moment for garlic and ginger, so frozen from the freezer's fine. Dump it in. We're going to add those lovely flavours, the textures. It's going to be lovely and flavourful for her. Yep, so we're just going to saute around the ginger and garlic, brown that off just nicely. After this is all browned off, we're going to be adding the chicken drumsticks. By now, I'm sure you can guess which dish I'm going to be cooking for her. Right, the chicken's in. We're just going to let this all sear up, seal everything in. Get that cooking in there nicely, heating up. See you for the next step. So chicken's cooking nicely. We can really start to smell that ginger coming out. Everything's going onto the chicken nicely. You can see the seasoning there. What we're going to do now, we're going to start adding water. I've added 2.5 pints of water. Now we're going to start to boil the chicken in here. So it's going to release all the juices from the chicken, make like a nice chicken broth. After that, whack in some more frozen ginger. So now we've got the browned ginger in there, and it's going to be also mixing with the broth of this other ginger that will not be browned. It will be a little bit fresher. Like I said, it's not really the season for it at the moment. We're going to stir it up. So as we're now bringing this chicken soup, as it is essentially at the moment, broth, to the boil, we're going to boil the chicken in here. We're also now going to be boiling a separate saucepan of water. So we've got the chicken to the boil right now. We're going to keep it simmering like that until the chicken's well cooked. We are going to add a few more things now. We're going to be adding 1 pork broth cube, and now what this is doing is just creating those layers of flavour. So obviously we've got the chicken, the garlic and the ginger in there at the moment. Now we're going to be adding this pork broth just to sort of round everything off as well. We're also going to be adding some black pepper in here as well. As you can see, the black pepper is in. We're now just going to give everything a little stir. We'll have that cooking nice. The reason we're doing this, we're creating strong aromatic flavours. It's going to help clear the sinuses, clear the nose. Right now the water's on the boil. We've turned the water down, it's now simmering. We've added 2 eggs. We're going to be boiling these for about 7 minutes. I thought 6 to 7 minutes. I've always found that creates a sort of nice hard-boiled egg for a large egg. We've also put the cover on here just to make sure we keep everything in, all the scents sort of trapped inside. 7 minutes is over. We're going to take the eggs out now, drain them, let them cool down a little bit before peeling them for later. So the eggs are cooling down now, and we can come and check back on the chicken. Just going to make sure everything's cooking nicely. We can see here that the meat is starting to shrink on the bones, which tells me that it's well on its way to being cooked. So at this point, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be grabbing some rice. Of course, no Filipino dish is complete without rice, but instead of having it as a side dish, today we're going to be adding it in here to create one meal dish. We don't need to add too much because obviously rice does expand. Add the lid, bring it back to the boil, and we're going to let the rice cook inside the broth. 20 minutes has passed, and as you can see, the rice is nicely cooked, the water has reduced. and the chicken is cooked. So now what we are going to do is we're going to be adding those 2 boiled eggs, a little bit of fish sauce in there just to add a little bit of the salty flavour, a little bit of the fish sauce flavour. We're going to wait for the wife to wake up and we're going to serve it to her. So I've added the fish sauce in, you can really smell that now, and as you can see, 2 boiled eggs in there. I did add some black pepper again, just to put some final bits of seasoning on it. So there you go guys, that's my take on you guessed it, arroz caldo. Now obviously I know you need different kinds of rice in there to really make it the traditional dish, but my take on it, we can call it arroz caldo.